He didn't just build a cartel, he built a shadow government. (1980s) Michoacán, Mexico. A place where law comes second and survival comes first. Where the land grows avocados and criminals. Where children grow up learning how to shoot before they learn how to read. Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, the man who would become El Mencho, was born into this chaos. He dropped out of school in the 3rd grade. He sold heroin on the streets before he could legally drive. He fled to California, got arrested, deported, and came back hungrier. He wasn't loud, he wasn't flashy, but inside him burned a cold, methodical fire. He didn't want fame, he wanted control. El Mencho joined the Millennial Cartel in the 90s. He wasn't the leader. He wasn't even in the top 10. But he had one thing others didn't: patience. While rivals killed over street corners, El Mencho watched, waited, studied. He learned how to move shipments quietly, how to silence witnesses permanently, and, most importantly, how to disappear. And when the Millennial Cartel collapsed, he didn't go down with the ship. He simply stepped over the wreckage and started building something far worse. Out of the ashes, he created the Cártel de Jalisco Nueva Generación, CJNG. Not just another gang, not a ragtag group of dealers. This was a militarized, digitized, and globalized drug empire. While old cartels lived in the past, El Mencho moved like a CEO. He recruited ex-military. He trained them in jungle camps. He gave them rocket launchers, bulletproof vests, encrypted phones. He didn't just want to rule Jalisco, he wanted all of Mexico, and CJNG became his army. El Mencho didn't whisper. He spoke through fire. He shot down helicopters, beheaded rivals, hung corpses from bridges. His assassins left notes on dead bodies, messages to police, messages to the state, messages to anyone who thought he could be stopped. And those messages all said one thing: you don't run this country, I do. The violence wasn't random, it was marketing, terror as brand recognition, and everyone got the message. He didn't do interviews. He didn't flaunt gold chains or rap songs. He moved in silence, but his cartel moved like Amazon. 24/7 logistics, international shipping routes, synthetic drugs made with Chinese chemicals and sold to Americans on TikTok. Meth, fentanyl, cocaine. CJNG touched it all. And El Mencho, he built safe houses in every region. He bought cops, judges, even mayors. He gave money to churches, and he buried anyone who crossed him. He didn't rule with charisma. He ruled with consequences. By the late 2000s and 10s, he was public enemy number 1. The U.S. put a $10 million bounty on his head. Mexican authorities flooded Jalisco with soldiers. But El Mencho vanished, not into the jungle, but into the infrastructure. CJNG owned towns, hospitals, trucking companies, funeral homes, and every layer of that structure worked to protect the ghost at the top. Even when his daughter was arrested in the U.S., even when his son was extradited, even when his enemies turned on him, El Mencho stayed invisible. Unlike Escobar or El Chapo, El Mencho didn't fight for media attention. He fought for the map, and in many places, he won. CJNG now controls more territory than any other Mexican cartel. They run ports, airports, highways. They fund political campaigns, and when someone says no, they vanish, along with their family, and sometimes their whole neighborhood. This isn't just narco business, it's a parallel state, and El Mencho is its president. Some say he's dying from kidney failure. Others say he's in a mountaintop compound, guarded by soldiers more loyal than any army. Some claim he's already dead. But if that's true, why do the killings continue? Why does CJNG keep growing? Why does every intelligence agency still mention his name in present tense? Because the truth is, you don't kill a man like El Mencho. You just replace his face. The system he built doesn't need a single leader anymore. It runs on fear, loyalty, and silence. Some drug lords chase power, others chase fame. El Mencho chased invisibility, and that's why he's still out there, or worse, he never left.